Enuanum Ghana for me cheche amuina ene the asema ICD enye asem kuma kra. A friend is saying the president or the managing director for IMF, the whole world about visit Ghana, Aston Jubilee House, na ya asem kuma na ya asem ketua kra. Na ni na ne sen oba shra the president of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Addo Addo. And the vice president and the finance ministry. Now, oba no friend is saying your president Edana se papa sawaba. Sorry. And I feel no oba no be car about say anka Ghana ham say no. Anka sa we are a proud nation. We should like sanka yeah support anka say we shouldn't go outside to collect funds and abibisa. But as it stands now, that's not how it works. I just say call outside and see any funds at their support here. Even COVID-19 about Ukraine. I have funds from the IMF and can send year but I am not a supporting President Akufo-Addo at Madam Furnace Crystalina Georgieva as a papa or the managing director of the IMF. Now, for instance, I said some revenue measures, cutting measures, and our credibility to re-enhance the restructure of our system, our financial system. IMF also say I'm buying, I'm to restructure our financial system. So I'm going to buy on my papa. It's way now no IMF na ye. Na you know any other for say be kaya in John Mohammed's reign. A friend is saying that as I say, a friend is saying financial support from outside. Biba. Nanso no okoye no msi to mo fiscal man no adentia na because in his reign no ska bebre era could you guys believe something in Brazil tamna World Cup no cause no msi no where the Ghanaians alone spend about $250 million on coconut keke ebenum keke no we spent over $250 million it's a non-city na ya dia this fast in the mind. I just say, what they say, I just say, a friend say, Mahama, a couple of for Nana Chow. Now, as a call a friend say outside, anyone for Casa, and some of them to me, Baba Boyan. And so, Senator say, and another Danko Kufado Kitano credibility that, but we bow me Kitano credibility that. Which means someone can to me, echo, and then Peniphone Casa Mayan directly, which is very good. Interference in the time na we buy no only a friend is saying we share your president send am name can also be share finance with your friend is saying your vice president also the finance minister Muhammad Emia Adam so sa ni be share na the Bank of Ghana with Dr. Ernest Addison Kasana other high ranking officials and a high influential woman in this country, so be show me now. And finally, saying him say, but many vision I done in the city, a person digitalization. Until a person, how many person hosted we are friends AI conference our Accra, and as you all know, the conference is being supported by the IMF and the finance ministry. Introduce that's how it's going to tell a friend is saying about me vision or basuna buama Ghana it me enya ye ho yi madam asenti enti ensembino enko tieti ensema ekoso madam asenti
so this inti by that no otro brofo na odinya na yi inti communication so ye baza and that is why they keep shooting themselves in the foot. Because the nature of communication and how to talk to people, no grandpapa or science. People have studied this. They been a year kade. They be a Mr. Professor Safu for president for PPP. Because grandpapa, the attitude.
I'm on fiasm
the attitude, grandpapa, to change attitudes. Professor Katcher, a COVID time, or Katcher, how long something must take before it becomes habitual, becomes a character change. And he talked about 40-something days of some consistency that begin to activate change in people. Grandpa, you must add this to how you speak to people how long your communication should be. Over you know about throw bullet one day and where on him there he has to be consistent for at least 30 days straight for it to even have an impact on people. I am saying that grandpapa, this doomsday stuff that they don't have a timetable, I will attribute to all that. Do you think we care? If you think Nipakona all suffer in the darkness, cares about who excuses now, grandpapa, you're sadly mistaken. Because on why no pa will be also iron oba beto naja fun. Na ni referee there, e bia iron ni sido. Na we gwa na afifie. Na wa so light ni boom na iron ni sido. Do you know what that can cause? Do you know what that can cause? Grandpapa, we can't sit here and pretend that every time this thing doesn't exist. Now, or you'll be in a fault now, or you blame. Grandpapa, do we care? We want a solution. People are put in position not to come and pontificate. People are put in position there. What but there? What the solution? What attempt for the solution? Yeah, bahaya kade azi or your financial issue or your financial issue. Transformers be. I mean, all these things that you say. Are we saying? Don't you know we have relatives who work for ECG, and now the ECG people will be Mars, and now Jupiter. We are relatives, and some of what catching. We are aware of what they tell us. And it's our Baba Kabibia in him there one night because the very people now anyway Jumano were your Ghanaians. Was when you are were a jamu were
talking about in Minia Ba Peggy Ama Donko actual book, The Pastor's Wife.
Hey,
and the launch is on 31st March 2024 at the Garrison Church of Pentecost Jubilee Assembly, Burma Camp. Say Professor Safwa ja Pentecost Funti. Minia Ba Peggy Ama Donko woman, The Pastor's Wife. The life and role of the pastor's wife. Into Sunday 31st March, Garrison Church of Pentecost, Jubilee Assembly Hall, Burma Camp at 4 p.m. Eja, family and friends. Obia didi nejuma ho. Senia Nana Addo U edidi mi ho anope ya. Or they fire. ECG no they fire na. Until obia brother.
ECG, one and all. You see, when Senka obey and you handled it, now be cut such a and it's rare for patients now.
But he's done all of that.
No, Grandpa.
You see,
I don't think they're on no door because sometimes Grandpa, because you are doesn't mean that you have to come and talk.
No, Sam Dubik Mahama watch him. ECG Frankasa watch him. What else? What did you?
My timetable.
Also, there's no timetable to be given because it is not what you think it is.
Grandpa.
And
I sometimes feel insulted because if we are living in Ghana, Grandpa. This thing didn't start today, and we all know that this thing has to do with it's a financial issue, it's a debt crisis, it's the ability to pay your debts, and we know that certain countries have cut us off because we owe. We know these things.
Which country has cut us off?
Nigeria
has cut us off.
We owe them money.
Are you sure of what you're saying?
We owe them for crude. We owe them.
How much do we owe?
The monies, the numbers that are being speculated out there.
Speculated?
Yes, being speculated out there. In check, Prof and I, we are not holding documentations of government. Today, Maya Inya tidbits from inside. This tidbits here. Or your energy, the whole minority. The whole minority in Parliament has come out to tell us that there's a debt crisis and we need to pay them money.
How much?
So who am I to say that people who are parliamentarians, who are privy to higher documentations, the name now, no, but we have to hear it. We have to hear. We owe money. Let's pay the money. Grandpapa, these issues are here about. So are we saying that we are going to go for this transformer issues? That all of a sudden all transformers in Ghana has a problem? It doesn't even make sense. It's not logical. Grandpapa, I am saying that I will be the first to help them in advocating for citizens to abide by what they are telling us in terms of a timetable. But if you are saying that you are not acknowledging the problem, and then the thing keeps happening day in, day out, and we also don't know when it will be rectified. By a time, the area by this time, you think that this whole thing will come to an end. Until you are bare for 2 months, and now 1 month, and then you are telling us that you don't need a timetable. It's weird. It's very, very weird. It's very, very, very weird to say that. Say the truth. Now you're being a majority leader of Kenya. Say the truth. Can no cry or then beg for leniency. Now you're but to tell us all these things is not making sense to the average man. We need electricity to function. We are in the age of people are doing industry. Very soon you have to send workers home because workers can't come and you pay them for non-production. Workers can't come and you pay them for non-production. They should look at it from that perspective. From that perspective, Grandpapa, I have a schedule. I have a financial schedule that I put in place. I need to be able to make sales, to have enough money, to be able to clear my items at the port. Once I have a cash flow challenges and those logistical challenges, Grandpapa, what do you think is going to happen to the company? What is going? The first person is the employees that you have. They are the first people who must go. And then, Grandpapa, I am paying electricity ahead, prepaid. If you pay somebody, I've paid you for a service, and you don't render to me a service. May me kutukumska maba me service for 1 month. Maybe 500 ahead of time, 1,000 ahead of time, and don't render to me contract. They mean now Grandpapa, then it's a problem. It's a problem because it's not like you are giving me, you are crediting me the electricity. Before it used to be a credit. Now you're making me buy ahead of time. I have bought it. That same money, no saying can be the koye investment and can make your home faso. And I jimiska. And you're not giving me what our contract says you should give me. And then you won't tell me that you're giving me a timetable for me to be able